Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. We have one today that just came out of left field, so to speak. This was not planned whatsoever. It just kind of fell in my lap, and within the next 10 minutes or so, we are gonna be having a 2014 Shelby GT500 joining the rest of the fleet here at the DBP HQ. And what is happening, I don't know. 3 months ago, we picked up the 2024 Mustang GT, also known as Apex, and this car has been such a blast. I've been enjoying every moment with it, truth be told. We're currently waiting on the Lethal Performance Whipple kit for this. That is getting built as we speak and should arrive at the house here very shortly. The chase for 9s will begin here very, very soon. But about a month and a half after purchasing this car, my OG Bluetooth valve here was once again acquired. And the fact that we're gonna have the first Shelby here on the channel is kind of crazy. I've never had a Shelby GT500, I've never had a Shelby GT350, and I most certainly have never had an original Shelby of any sort. Well, I wanna let you in on a little secret here, but you gotta promise me one thing, to drop a like up on this video right now, and you cannot skip forward with this video at all, because if you do, you're probably gonna miss some crucial information on this specific 500. What are we doing to my viewers, bro? These guys are probably like, what is happening? Yeah. Car should be pulling up here any moment within the next 5 minutes. So if you haven't already, drop a like up on this video, click that like button, and if this is you on the screen right here in that non-subscribe percentile, help your boy make the subscriber goal of 300,000 happen. It would be much appreciated. Oh boy.
Right on schedule.
Dude, that car's clean. Damn, that car's clean. That's a Shelby if I've ever seen one.
I'd say so.
Good to meet you, man. This is my buddy Jordan.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Drive was good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Nice, hell yeah. Excited, man. I'm ready to do some cool stuff with it. Oh yeah, damn, 500 has landed, boys. 500 has landed, and man, we got a lot of news with this car. Like, just stay patient. It's the pinnacle, man. Ford Shelby 1314 500, 5.8. That's the car right there. I was just telling Klein, I'm actually surprised it didn't fit on a U-Haul trailer. Because you know the front end with the lip and stuff is super, it's really low.
I imagine though, I think they tilt a little bit with the weight when you get it further back.
Maybe. Yeah,
so I don't think it's as harsh.
Clean spec, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Car.
Sounds great.
GT500?
When you talk about S197 interiors, this right here is literally the best.
That Recaro, the Shelby.
Show them up top there, Jordan.
Got up here. And there you are.
Straight up
glass roof.
Damn, dude.
Some heavy.
You can tell who does like that, who doesn't.
Dude, this sounds good.
Yeah, I have to see what exhaust. It looked like just a muffler delete, really.
sounds so good.
It sounds crazy good, right?
So freaking good. Is it two? Yeah, it's got
I was about
dyno
to say, there's no way that's stock too.
No.
Okay, dude, it might be a little spicy. Hey, Kevin, we might have to have a dyno day, man. And Lucifer's going back on E85, so maybe S197 dyno day. Might have to make it happen.
What's up, guys? My name is Klein, KDM Apparel. I'm here today with Derek, dropping off this 2014 Shelby GT500. Car is like the dream spec. Sterling gray metallic, blue racing stripes, Recaros, glass roof, over 700 horsepower. It sounds insane, as you're gonna hear. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the content that Derek gets to make with this car. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for myself. This is gonna be one of yours. One of you will take this car home. Be sure to check out kdmapparel.com. Check our website. Everything's on there. Good luck.
He has a nice little trip home back to South Carolina, and we are about to experience what it's like to own a Shelby GT500, boys. Insane. And I mean, just look at that thing over there. Crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy. Look at it.
It sounds so good.
Bro, it's tuned too.
I want to take a look under it to see what exhaust truly is on it. But I think it's just a muffler.
Well, we're gonna do an oil change on it and stuff. We'll get it on the lift sometime soon. We were literally just talking about one day getting rid of Lucifer to experience this car, and what is happening, dude? This is crazy. We literally have like 3 months of ownership of this car, which is nuts. And I know you're probably itching, what do you mean only 3 months? Well, don't worry, in this video, you're gonna hear absolutely everything. But right now, we're just gonna take it in. Dude, come over here and just like, look at this angle. Bro, that's insane. That's crazy.
No,
right?
you want to know the picture that I saw when you were backing it up was that flag and that right next to each other. Yeah, that actually looked crazy.
It like splits it down the middle.
It looks crazy.
Bro, insane, boys. We are about to have so much fun with the Shelby GT500. And the crazy thing is, like, it's a 5.8. Like, that's like the most sought after Shelby GT500 right here. That is the freaking car, S197, to have. Another cool fact is we have not only the 5.8 on the channel, but we have Lucifer, the Paxton S197, and Jordan's Boss 302 with the Paxton. So we have some S197s on deck, man. And it's gonna be a fun little journey with this car. So if you haven't already, drop a like up on this video. I don't know what you're waiting for. What else do you want me to do? Subscribe to the channel right now and comment down below. This thing needs a name ASAP. We actually didn't even pop the hood, Jordan.
I know, we're slacking.
We're slacking. Wait, hold on, real question. Does it have hood struts? As a GT500 fully optioned, does it have hood struts? Leave your bet and your guess in the comments.
The boss doesn't, so we don't know.
I can promise everything, this does not have hood struts, unless they were thrown on. Here we go, I'm just gonna, nope. Nice little 5.8 with I think it's a Trinity blower, isn't it? Is what they call those?
I think so,
Pretty sure, but we got these valve covers need to be touched up and stuff. What I was told is the car just hasn't had much of a life. It has 25,000 miles on there, but this was one car of many that they had, so it really didn't get much TLC or anything. It just kind of sat. So that's why it's a great opportunity for me to get my hands on this thing for like the next 3 months. It's gonna be mine, and I'm gonna do it how I would do it if I planned on keeping this thing forever. The color scheme is definitely unique. I will give it that. I don't remember ever really seeing this spec. Do you?
No,
like
not like gray with blue. Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Remember seeing a gray and black striped one at Mustang Week? That was fire.
Wait a minute. I have the power in my hands, and if we get a majority vote, matte black stripes, I think that would be kind of hard. Matte black. That might be the moves. The blue, but the blue seats though.
That's true.
Might be a sin. And I don't know. My Shelby guys that know these cars like that, is this like a hot spec? Because I just haven't seen them, and he told me that a lot of people were trying to get this car and even trading a different colored spec Shelby for this car. So I don't know, but it does have these blue Recaros, so I don't know. It might be a little sin to change this up. And oh, wait, did you even notice these? It has the blue stripes on the doors.
Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, because it says GT500 right there.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to keep the blue. I think it's a special like little color scheme package, honestly, and I don't want to be that guy that's like technically ruining a Shelby. So, but can we appreciate this though? Oh my God, dude, the moves we've been making, boys.
Take like 3 steps back, real quick.
Take 3 steps back.
Yeah, like
okay.
one to your right.
Bring it back now, y'all.
Look at that view.
Hard work, baby. Turn around. Turn around. Come on. Go get that.
Sheesh. Now, your neighbors are probably like, what is this guy doing?
When he pulled up with the truck and the Shelby was on the back and we're offloading that, I know for a fact they're probably like, yep, he is a gay stripper. I'm just kidding. Guys, I have no idea what is happening. Things are moving 0 to 200 really freaking quick. We have so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about. I have so much to fill you in on. Probably by far the craziest thing I have ever done and I have ever been a part of. This thing is like bigger than me, and it's because of you guys we're able to do this. This seriously makes no sense. We have a 2014 Shelby GT500 with 25,000 miles, fully optioned, extremely rare. And then to the right of that, we have the OG, the fans' favorite, the 2013 Mustang GT Blucifer. This is as good as it gets. Okay, I'm actually lying slightly because it does get better. I'm officially a Shelby owner for the next 3 months because I didn't have the heart to let go of Blucifer. A couple months ago, I did bring you guys a video talking about how I considered getting rid of Blucifer for a Shelby GT500, and I did a lot more thinking. I've been putting a lot of time and effort into this car, which you will see this week. It really did remind me of like how far myself and that car have come from, you know, 5-6 years ago, and I just can't do it. It might not be that 5.8 Shelby, but it is, you know, a 32,000 mile 5.0 with my blood, sweat, and tears and just straight up grinding into that car, and it really means a lot to me. I kind of went to the drawing board and I was like, okay, well, what can I do that would be really cool, have the best of both worlds, experience an S197 Shelby, fully optioned Shelby at that, but with keeping that one main thing in mind, and that's keeping old Blucifer in the stable forever. As you saw in the beginning of this video, my buddy Klein came by the house, traveled all the way from South Carolina to drop this car off to me because I told him I want to do something extremely special for the DBP squad. You guys have changed my life. I can't even like describe it. If you're an OG of the channel, you know, flipping subs at Jersey Mike's for minimum wage. I had, you know, to take out a loan to buy the Blue 2 valve, which was like $7,500, and we've just come such a long way. I just simply can't describe the feeling. I can't, like, I don't know how to put it into words just to let you know that I am just genuinely so grateful for you guys sticking with me and rocking with me for these last 8 years. It really got me thinking as to what I could do that would just be absolutely insane. And that's how Klein and I came to the conclusion that this 2014 Shelby GT500 will be mine for 3 months. But then a member of the DVP squad watching this video right now could potentially come to my house, come hang out with Klein and myself, the squad, the friends, the cars, get in on the vlogs, and take home the keys to this 2014 Shelby GT500 and $10,000 in cash. Which means the giveaway is now live, guys. You can head to dbpsquad.shop or kdmapparel.com and go purchase some merchandise. We have tons and tons and tons of options to choose from. Do not sleep on this because right now on the website, we are running 50 times entries for every $1 spent to take home the 2014 Shelby GT500 and $10,000 in cash. And this is where I go a little crazy because this is the first ever giveaway I'm doing, and it's a $65,000 Shelby GT500 with $10,000 on top. What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what you should be doing, and that's heading to dbpsquad.shop or kdmapparel.com. You can find the links in the description. The odds are truly disgusting that you're gonna take home the title of this car, the keys for this car, in 10 bands in cash. It's ridiculous. One of you guys watching right now, your life is literally going to change come November 1st because you can either take home the car, and let's just say you don't want the Shelby if you win. This car is so sought after and so rare of a spec, you can sell this top dollar and literally have a down payment for a brand new house. Absolutely ridiculous, but I must say, DBP squad, one of you guys truly do deserve this opportunity to take home the baddest Ford S197 Mustang ever invented and potentially the best Shelby ever invented right here sitting in my garage. So go right now, do not sleep, do not wait. 50 times entries on the website for every $1 spent. If you purchase just one t-shirt, you could potentially bring home a $75,000 package come November 1st. I can seriously talk about just how insane this is and the odds of winning that car are, but you got to make your own decision. So I highly recommend just going to dbpsquad.shop or kdmapparel.com, snagging some merch, guys. A simple t-shirt for a Shelby, crazy. I think I'm honestly more excited to shoot somebody that phone call November 1st and be like, yo, I'm booking you a plane ticket because you just won a Shelby GT500 and $10,000 in cash. Let's make some vlogs. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what if the winner of the new car has the opportunity to take this 700 horsepower beast and race Lucifer when you come and pick it up for a video? That would be pretty sick. I want to give you guys a closer look at the 2014 Shelby GT500. It's a beautiful spec. I personally haven't seen this spec before in person, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but again, this is extremely rare, and there's a couple of features to the car that makes it extremely rare, and we're going to go over that right now. In the meantime, though, guys, as we take a nice little walk around of the car and show you inside and out, I want you to comment down below what modifications we should do to this thing. Like I said, this is my car for 3 full months, which is a nice little amount of time to do what we want to this vehicle, to modify it, to do literally whatever. I have to go and give a huge shout out though to our friends over at Lethal Performance. I told Lethal Performance I had a 2014 Shelby coming and they jumped right on board and they're sending out some modifications for this car. Make sure you guys shop at lethalperformance.com and use promo code DBP Squad, guys. It will save you so much money. You can find Lethal Performance stuff in the description as well, but let's go and take a look at this Shelby. So 2014 Shelby GT500, pinnacle of Ford right here, ladies and gentlemen. And for those S197 fans out there, it really doesn't get much better than this. As you can see though, it is in this beautiful gray color and it has these pretty unique blue striping accents from the factory. And this is a spec I haven't really seen in person, but it is OEM. This vehicle does currently have 25,000 original miles on the clock. And I mean, the paint is in amazing condition. It's on factory springs, as you can see, which we are going to be taking care of. It has the beautiful Shelby GT500 wheels that Ford absolutely crushed when designing these cars. It's kind of like the Mach 1 wheel in a sense. They just did such a good job on the handling pack Mach wheels. And again, same thing with this Shelby. I already have a little modification list of my own that I know I'm knocking out on this car to give it that DBP touch because it's well needed and it'll just look even nastier. This isn't a bone stock Shelby GT500. It actually has some performance stuff done, and it makes over 700 wheels. So with the S197 Shelbys, you had a couple options when you bought the vehicle. Now, as you can see, this vehicle does have the beautiful Recaros with the nice Alcantara leather, has the blue leather stripes to match, you know, the details on the outside, and same with the back seats. So you have the beautiful seats, you have the beautiful interior, but if you actually take a peek upwards, you have a factory OEM glass roof. And of course, if you want, you can lay a nice 5% tint film up there and it'll really blacken it out, which we are doing. Hopping into the car though, you get that awesome feel of these Shelby seats. And I mean, you have the display from factory, you have the Alcantara wheel. It is circular still, but that's just what they were doing in these years. Unlike Lucifer with the MT82, the Shelby is equipped obviously with the 5.8 and a Tremec transmission. So this is bulletproof stuff, realistically. Obviously, every motor is going to have their limits, but that Tremec transmission paired up with the 5.8 is it's just so good. Check it out though, guys. This is where the real value is. Shelby GT500, 25,000 miles. And last but not least though, we got to give you a look at the power plant of this thing. As I briefly mentioned, the car is not stock. It actually has one of the smallest pulleys you can put on this blower. It is dyno tuned and it made over 700 wheel, which in the 5.8, this thing is a torque monster. In the Coyote realm of things, you guys know I used to have the Gen 3R on my 5.0 and it made really good power, but the Coyotes always lack torque. They're notorious for that high RPM power range. This car, on the other hand, I've ripped on it, extremely torquey, and it's just a whole different feeling compared to the 5.0, and it feels stout. I will say it's a joy to drive. With watching this video and looking at this 2014 Shelby, guys, this right here in front of your very own eyes is literally going to go down in history as the best Shelby S197, potentially the best Mustang that was ever invented, because you get that nice S197 body style, you get the loaded interior, you get the 5.8, the Tremec, and it's a Shelby, man. It's an absolute dream that I'm in this position to enjoy this car for 3 months before one lucky winner gets that phone call to take this thing home with $10,000 cash. I seriously can't even think of a better Mustang to do a giveaway with for you guys, and this is it right here, man. This is it. But that's a full look at the Shelby. We have modifications on the way, courtesy of our friends over at Lethal Performance, and I can't wait to dive into this thing. And man, do we have crazy news later this week. And just wait for later this week, we have another breaking news here on the channel, and I just can't wait to share it with you all. I can't stress it enough, guys. Head to dvpsquad.shop or kdmapparel.com. go take advantage of those 50 times entries. Starting today off, 2014 Shelby GT500, and I'm here joined with Mr. Jake.
What's up, boys?
Taking a nice little joyride in the car. I'm gonna let him experience his first time ever in an S197 GT500, and facts are, this is kind of my first time ever as well. I drove this car when we took delivery, like 1 mile's worth. So we are officially the farthest we've gone with this car right now, and I must say, this thing just feels so good.
That 5.8 down bottom, you can feel it.
Oh, she's torquey.
It's got some pep.
This compared to Lucifer already, which I know we're probably going to go into a more in-depth video, but I still can't believe like I'm driving an S197. It's just really, really like solid.
It's a lot superior to just
oh dude, and I noticed down here you have a suspension button, so like if I click this button, it'll put it in normal suspension, and if I click that, it puts it in sport, so I would imagine that's for your handling aspect. And then you have the same thing for steering, which Lucifer does have, but it doesn't have a dedicated button. You have like normal and sport steering, so that'll tighten up the steering rack. And you have launch, oh, it has launch control.
No shot.
It does. That is fire, but Lucifer ain't got launch control. Oh shit, ZL11LE, fucking orange one on the trailer. Takes no effort. She needs some meats on her. Well, Shelby GT500 5.8 2014 Pinnacle. Boys, what does life come to? We need to name this thing because it's a freaking mule. And yeah, she needs a name, that's for sure. She has that low end torque, bro.
It feels rowdy, dude.
It feels good. Perfect day, perfect car. What a freaking experience. And honestly, the best part about this is if you just simply take a look up there, you have baby Jesus just looking down on you through this moonroof. So that's a plus in my book. Alright, this thing's fast. We were moving. 5.8 with the Trinity. It has the smallest pulley and it is tuned on 93. So it made a little over 700, which we are gonna go and confirm one day by taking it to Flim Flam, and we're gonna slap it up on the dyno and just see how much power it actually makes. Let's see what this sport suspension does. And we're gonna dive right in. Oh yeah, she's planted. She's planted. Feels pretty good. I could have pushed that a lot harder.
She's different from S197.
It's a little different.
I'm over dear life over here.
We got that traction control on. Hold on now. We probably should leave that on. The tires aren't the best in this thing. Roll into a little second. She's fast, bro. She's smooth. Oh my God. Oh, dude, she feels good.
That rootstock blower just
Did you hear that thing screaming?
I heard it.
If you smack it in second right now, I'm actually planning on throwing on Lucifer's drag pack just to play it a little more safe because this probably isn't ideal. Let me go ahead and check our air fuel ratios. Looking solid. Inlet air 109, a little warm. Man, does this car get my gears rolling. You guys know I've always talked about wanting a 14 Shelby GT500 considering I have a 1350, which I know I love that car to death. Like, I know any Mustang I run into right now, if it's not a 500, like I'm King Daddy.
100 me up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
She bit better that time.
She's a little ripper. She is a little ripper. Oh, that launch control, or traction control did not like that. It completely died. Oh man, you ready?
Ready as I'm ever gonna be.
2014 Shelby. This man has a 2020, so it's gonna rock his socks a little bit because
Yeah.
the S197 is just raw as shit.
It is raw. Just
So
from
raw.
me riding in it, I could feel this is probably the rawest and most aggressive Mustang of all time. It's just unrefined. I mean, it's refined, but like
It's raw as hell.
it's raw. She's raw.
As I give him the keys and he's filming his video and such, he actually just did an intro of that thing coming down the street. And man, I kind of want one really bad now. Like, I could just image grabber blue, matte black stripes, have my custom DBP headlights and fog lights in, lowered, full bolt on, ported blower, smooth, I don't know, 750, 800 on E. Dude, I might have to do it, man.
Guys think Lucifer or GT500? Y'all pick. Drop a comment.
Seriously. Nice little muffler delete on there. Sounds good.
She sounds right. She's clean. I kind of want something a little bit that scares me.
Well, we just stopped up at a gas station, had to get a drink. It's hot. Smoking hot, dude. And honestly, this thing acts like a magnifying glass. Like, this
I feel like an
roof.
ant right now.
Dude, yeah, it's fries, but
Time to go rip it.
oh my God. Well, we're gonna go for a nice little drive, talk about the Shelby, my mindset, because I'm torn. You guys know I've been torn for the longest time. Like, this is dream, you know? It's dream car, especially for an S197 owner like myself. Like, don't get me wrong, Lucifer Spire. Lucifer is a legend in my eyes. How was your experience with the 500?
I love it.
It's a sick car, isn't it?
I have to get on Facebook Marketplace.
I already was. There's a couple, but man, are they pricey. 65. I was like, Jesus. That's a lot of money.
Money wasn't an object.
I'd have one.
I would have so many Mustangs. Like, honestly, so many
I wouldn't even have
American
supercars like that.
I wouldn't
I would
even
have a
do-
warehouse.
I wouldn't want a supercar. I don't like them like
I'd
that.
probably have one. I'd probably
Okay,
have
so the
like,
only one I'm buying is the Huracan Performante, or like, but see, then I'd rather have the GTD because the GTD is better.
yeah, all day.
I would take a ZR1, new ZR1 sick.
Oh yes.
I would have a C7 ZR1, C6
C6
ZR1, ZL1 1LE of the 6th gen. I don't like the 5th gen. I would have all the Hellcats, Charger, Demon. Like, I would want all the American cars, dude.
Where that bill is pretty fat.
Oh yeah, we just spent
Couple
$5
million.
Easy. God help everyone if I win the lotto.
That's the thing though. Actually, think about it. People win the lotto, they'll drop 600 bands on one car. Dude, 600K, we could have every pinnacle Ford car minus like a Ford GT and like.
I want the old Ford GT, to be real with you.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
I don't really want the new one.
Absolutely. When I talk about getting a Shelby, I think it's pretty inevitable that I would have to part ways with Lucifer. And I kind of want to give you guys my whole thought process on that and why I would do that because, well, it's just as simple as if I could get my hands on a grabber blue Shelby GT500 2014 glass roof, matte black stripes, and kind of like transfer all my custom stuff that I have to Lucifer onto that car, and I would just simply have it ported blower or maybe a Whipple in the future, but I would start off ported blower. I would start off long tube headers for sure and a fuel system. That's got to be the most fun because you're going to be able to put the power down and it's going to be hella reliable. You don't have to really worry about damaging these motors, and I think from what I've heard through the grapevine, they can handle safely 850. I'm sure there's guys that have pushed over, 850 in the stock motor, long block. I don't know the exact numbers, but if you think about it, I mean, Jordan's Boss 302. Let's talk about the Boss 302 for a minute, because I think that's kind of where Ford messed up, because they put a fully forged internal 5.0 Coyote into an NA car, which,
God bless NA.
it doesn't make sense though. Because Jordan has the Paxton right now, dude. He's about to pulley down and retune. He's gonna be making over 800, and that motor is thriving at that power.
So what can you push that motor?
Dude, more than this. We have this vehicle. I can do whatever I want for 90 days. It is mine for 90 days. Now, there's a good thing about it. It's not the spec that I would typically buy. So that's a good thing, because I'm not gonna fall in love with it. If it were Grabber Blue, I'd be SOL. I'd probably be investigated by the feds for the craziest scam ever, and I'd probably bounce and leave the country with it.
Tijuana we go, baby.
We're gonna do some fun stuff. I'm gonna spice it up, give it my little touch. I'm not gonna go too crazy. And then after like the giveaway ends and we, you know, one of you guys win this vehicle, I might go to the drawing board and just kind of, you know, see what cards I can play, because I would seriously love to have one of these one day in my life. But it does not make sense to have a 5.0 S197 and a GT500 S197 the same color. That's honestly, that's a waste of money, because I'm not rich. Like,
you want my honest thought on it, what we could do? Because I want to stay Coyote for the drift build.
There's no shot I can give you blue super.
No, I don't want blue.
I'm gonna go and end off this video by just simply thanking you guys for absolutely everything. Thank you so much for the support over the years. Thank you so much for riding with me through the ups and downs of this channel. Like, and nothing's perfect. The fact that you guys buy the DVP Squad Collection Series shirts just to own them and support myself, like, that means the world to me. And the rest of the 006s are going out this week, so thank you for your patience on that. Fact is though, the DVP Squad literally buys those shirts just to support myself with no incentive. And the fact that we're here now to where you can go buy DVP Squad merch and a Shelby GT500 with $10,000 in cash is gonna literally go to one of you guys just by supporting the channel, buying merch, and, you know, getting clothes out of it and stuff too. It's just such a cool feeling, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds, especially this month. We also have some really big news Wednesday. So this week is going to be jam-packed, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, bell notifications, drop a like. Wednesday's going to be crazy too. This is crazy, but Wednesday's also crazy. They're about hand in hand with each other, and it's a dream come true, seriously. Thank you so much, DVP Squad. Thank you so much, KDM Apparel. Guys, go get entered. This could potentially be yours very shortly. dvpsquad.shop or kdmapparel.com. Find the links in the description to that, guys, or the pinned comment. 50 times entries are now live until further notice, so get your entries now, and that's for every dollar spent. Thank you all so much for your continued support, man. God bless you, and we will see you Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for another video. Y'all take care. Deuces. Oh!